Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Armour Up with Man Witness. You are with me here, uh, Man Witness. We are 365 days of Proverbs, and today is devotion focus for Proverbs 21, or for the 21st day of the month. It's January 21st, 2016. This morning I'm going to be focusing on verses 1, 2, and 3, and 29, 30, and 31. It says, "The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water. He turneth whithersoever he will. Every way of man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord pondereth the hearts. To do justice and judgment is more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice." And verse 1, pretty much plain and simple, is just telling you that none of us are exempt of the influence of the Lord. It's letting us know that every soul is accountable to God, and if we could, let's try basically, let's try to keep our hands in the hand of God so that we could be walking in line with Him. It actually goes both ways. If you're a good man walking in the hand of the Lord, if you find yourself on the wrong path, God is able to correct you, set you back on a straight course. And if you are wicked, find yourself walking out of sync with God's word, and out of sync with His will, and you are you're about, how would they say, they're about to come up, they're about to pull some big score, they're about to do something to take advantage of somebody. God is able to foil all those plans as He will. All right. So every way of man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord pondereth the heart. Again, there are many devices in the heart of a man. We are a lot of things that we think about, a lot of troubles, a lot of plans, a lot of preparations. But God tries the spirit. God weighs all of our intentions, and at the end, His will be done. It's better if we accept that and kind of roll with it, and so that we could keep our hand in His, and no matter what the outcome is, we know that He is in charge. And if your friend does something, you're very much able to accept what's happening and roll with it. But if your enemy does something, no matter what it is, even if it works out good for you, you find that it's hard for you to accept it because it's coming from somebody you don't walk with. So walk with the Lord, guys. Walk with the Lord, guys. To do justice and judgment is more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice. And we've heard that time and time before. Please, let's not be found guilty of doing otherwise. We walk a million miles to try to do something that He asked us to come and do directly. It remind me of my children here in the house. Sometimes you ask them to do something, and you give them instructions. But somehow in the way of doing it, whether competing with their siblings or whatnot, they come back with something else. And sometimes, when we're patient, we could look at it and we could see that they were doing it with best intentions. They were thinking to themselves, this is Daddy's going to smile when he sees this. He's going to smile when he sees this. This is going to make him happy. This is going to, sometimes it's the best intention. Sometimes it's straight laziness, and they bring you something else. But the case and the point is, in the end, it normally works out the same, whether they had best intentions or they were just being lazy. If what comes back is not what you required, you're still a little bit, set off by it. Whatever the outcome is, you're a little bit set off by, what happened. The fact that, gears were working that probably wasn't necessary in the situation. Anyway, so we continue. A wicked man hardeneth his face, but as for the upright, he directeth his way. Again, a wicked man. We're not walking in league with God. He's like a hedge. He's wandering around, and he has hedges set up. He doesn't even know that they're there. But as for the upright, God directed his way. If he's in a maze, God is going to give him all the signs he needs for the directions he needs to turn. There is no wisdom, nor understanding, nor counsel against the Lord. The horse is prepared against the day of battle, but safety is of the Lord. Now, guys, remember this. This is the Lord's world, and everything is going to do His will in the end. So no matter how much planning the wicked man does, no matter how much planning we do and say it's going to be this way, it's going to be that way, in the end, what the Lord says will be done. So no hand joining in hand is going to change what the Lord has intended. So let's keep ourselves in the Lord, in His hands, so that we can be safe, guys. Thank you for joining me this morning. You're with the man Armour, man witness, and this was 365 days in Proverbs. God bless. Catch you in the next one.